David, we're just off the stage from the MSD One Health Sustainability Conference. Maybe some of the key points of what we talked about. You see, I suppose, an exciting world ahead for Irish agriculture, food production.
Well, absolutely, Justin. I mean, what is fascinating now is that we're kind of going to go into this slightly more protectionist world where globalization changes, where the nature of who's eating Irish food, where is going to come in. And I think with the right technology, as in the right investment technology, there's a hugely impressive future ahead in an industry that's doing extremely well anyway.
But David, sometimes the narrative, the public narrative around our industry is very different to that. How do we get better as an industry at communicating, I suppose, that we're food producers, we nourish the world, and yes, food production does have an environmental footprint, but Ireland is actually very environmentally efficient at how it produces food.
I suppose just what always amazes me is if you ever open a Sunday newspaper now, there's articles about food, restaurants, this, that, people are obsessed by food, right? So you've got to say we're a food industry, not an agriculture industry, because agriculture comes with all sorts of things. So it's a marketing idea, like basically say the stuff you put into your mouth, we make, and therefore we are part of you.
Yeah.
And once you do that, once you create a sense of commonality, I think a lot of those, what you would describe as sort of reticence in certain people to embrace agriculture will go.
David, you mentioned technology, and obviously we are a high-cost economy in terms of for food producers to compete in that, because it is a low-margin business. What advice would you give to companies, farmers, in terms of to embrace and make sure they can protect themselves from that high-cost environment and still remain profitable?
Well, you have to invest in productivity. You have to. If you're high cost, you have to be high productivity, and the only way you can be high productivity is you have to be the most efficient producer in the game. And the way you do that is you invest in technology. So that's the future.
Thanks very much, David.
Thank you, Justin.